Hi everyone. Today let's talk about what each of us faces. The choice between the desire of our heart and the voice of reason. When we face an important decision, it is difficult to determine what to trust more, intuitive feelings or logic and calculations. In this video, we'll look at how to approach such moments and find the right balance. The first thing to consider is the environment you are in and all the factors that influence your decision. For example, if you are facing a career path, perhaps you should first listen to your rationale. Which profession is more suitable for you in terms of education, skills, interests, and experience? What are the career opportunities in each option? However, if you feel that something is tormenting you inside and you can't figure out why, it may be worth listening to your emotions and inner voice. This can help you decide exactly where you want to go. And one more nuance to consider is the propensity for risk-taking and self-confidence. If you are prone to risky actions and believe that it is better to trust your intuitive feelings, then before another jump into the abyss, try to weigh all the arguments analytically. However, if you prefer to follow logical conclusions and put only proven facts at stake, then a small amount of intuitive risk-taking can help you make decisions that are not easy and require courage. That is, analyze how you normally and typically act and try to look at the task from the opposite side. Of course, each person is unique and depends on many factors that influence their choices. Whether you listen to your heart or your mind, it's important to realize that making a decision is about evaluating all possible options, taking a risk, and then trusting your choice completely. If you feel confident in your decision, follow your gut feeling, and if something is bothering you, take your time and reconsider your choice. After all, decision-making is an art that is best learned through experience. If a person always listens only to his head and makes decisions only on the basis of logical calculations, it can lead to various problems in his life. Here are some of them. 1. Limitations. A person may limit her possibilities and fail to realize her potential if she always acts only on the basis of what seems logical and rational to him. Her point 2. Inability to manage emotions. People who think too much and don't take care of their emotions may have difficulty managing their feelings, which can lead to excessive anxiety, stress, depression, and other psychological problems. Point 3. Lack of intuition. Constantly listening to the mind can lead to a lack of intuitive feelings, which can lead to a loss of connection with one's own feelings and desires. 4. Disappointments. If a person always relies only on his emotions and does not take into account objective circumstances, he may be disappointed when expectations do not coincide with reality. Point 5. Dependence on external circumstances. People who always listen to their heart may be too dependent on external circumstances such as moods, emotions of others, which can lead to difficulty in making decisions on their own. Point 6. Relationship difficulties. If a person always acts only on the basis of his heart, he may be prone to excessive emotionalism and lack of focus on other important aspects in a relationship. Making decisions with your head can be difficult and tedious due to several reasons. Let's consider some of them. 1. Diversity of options. These days, we are often faced with situations where an overabundance of options are provided. This means that making a decision using your head can take a long time and requires a lot of effort to choose the best option. Point 2. Subconscious biases. Each of us has a different view of the world, and this can lead to the presence of certain biases that can affect our ability to analyze and make decisions. Point 3. Uncertainty. Sometimes decision-making based on logical deductions can be confusing and uncertain because some factors may be unknown and unexplored. This may lead to uncertainty, and in such cases, decision-making using logic may be tedious. 4. Loss of motivation. There may be situations where we execute decisions that have already been made, and they may not be as appealing as they seemed at the decision stage. This can lead to a loss of motivation to execute them. Point 5. Responsibility. Sometimes making decisions, especially those that are critical to us and others, can be very demanding and cause feelings of anxiety and doubt. Fatigue can also be an issue here. Point 6. Resistance to change. A person may have difficulty executing decisions if they result in the need for changes in behavior and habits. Resistance to these changes can lead to difficulties in the execution process. In general, decision-making and execution are processes that require effort and energy, especially when the decision is critical or requires changes in behavior and habits. But if we continue to keep working on ourselves, develop our skills, and shorten our decision-making time, decision execution will not be as tedious. Choices of the heart may not be approved by others for the following reasons. 1. Different values and interests. People may have different values and interests, which can lead to their choices being disapproved by others. For example, if a person's choice is to pursue creative endeavors, then they may face social disapproval. Point 2. Conservatism. Some people may tend to be conservative and fear or resist anything new, unusual. Their aversion to choices involving innovation or safety. Point 3. Beliefs. Some people may hold certain beliefs or convictions that may conflict with heart-based choices. Such people may disapprove of such decisions and experience negative emotions. 4. Expectations. Other people may have some expectations about a person's choices, and if they do not match their perceptions, they may disapprove of them. Point 5. Persistence. If a person's choice involves something that others think is unwise, they may be persistent and persuade the other person to change their mind. Point 6. Envy. Sometimes, if a person makes choices that are different from others and that can lead to success or feelings of happiness, other people may feel envious, which can lead to negative emotions. In general, a person's choice is related to his personality, character, desires, and goals. Its acceptability may depend on different circumstances, but a person should remember that in such cases he should follow his own way and not try to please others, as making choices only for the sake of others may lead to dissatisfaction and lack of satisfaction in life. And at the end, perhaps the obvious, listening only to your heart can be helpful in relationships when you are about to make a decision based on feelings. Also, when you have a strong sense of intuition that tells you what to do. On the other hand, in critical situations such as emergencies, professional, financial matters, etc., it is better to act on sound reasoning and facts, not just feelings. However, in most cases, it is better to listen to both heart and mind together, balance both sides, and make a decision based on a comprehensive analysis of the situation. Listening to your heart is very important, but you also need to consider the factors that may influence your decision. When making decisions, people are often faced with a choice between the desire of their heart or the voice of reason. But how do you determine which is right? What should I listen to, my intuitive feelings, or trust logic and calculations? You should find a balance to make more balanced and harmonious decisions that fit your personality and desire. Decision-making is always a unique process, and it's different for everyone. Share in the comments exactly how you approach your choices. Do you rely more on your heart or your mind? Thanks for watching. May God bless you, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. See you soon.